Hello everybody, Goodbody Q here. More Dingle, Rumpus.
Danganronpa.
That too. Come on, let me in. I don't have to go through this every time, do I? There we go.
Danganronpa.
Yes. Duh. So last we left off, we need to hear what Sayaka... Yes. Anyway, so last left off, we need to talk to her about what she found. I went around and had a look around the dining hall. I found a fridge in the back of the kitchen and it was overflowing with all kinds of stuff.
That's good.
I guess I don't have to worry about food at least. Sure for now, but even with all that, there are 15 of us. How long can the food last? You can just eat sesame seeds or something. What? What am I, a parakeet? I don't think you have to worry about it. All the food gets restocked automatically each day. At least that's what Monokuma said. You saw him?
Okay.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere while I was checking the fridge, told me that, and then disappeared again. He was so fast, I can't believe someone who could been moving him around with a remote control.
That's...
A weaponized toy that can disappear from nowhere? I can't tell if we're supposed to be afraid or not. But was everything okay? He didn't, like, try to eat you or anything, right? Eat her? What do you mean by that? Well, I mean, when you say eat, what kind of eating are we talking about? Come on, man!
Hey, you bastard!
What the hell, fatty? You're acting like some sort of sleazy drunk dude.
Actually...
Not like there's any kind of good drunk dude.
Hey!
Hey, stop screwing around, all of you! Are you still asleep or something? We're prisoners here! We could at least, like, die any second! She's right. We can't be making stupid jokes right now. We gotta do something, or... A voice cut through the noise, interrupting Mondo. You're all spending a lot of time yelling and carrying on. Who? You're all spending a lot of time yelling and carrying on. Do you really think you can afford to do so? Have none of you accepted the reality of the situation? Kyoko! Where the heck have you been? We already started the meeting without you! She didn't say a word. Instead, she just dropped a piece of paper on the table. Huh? What's this? It appears to be a map of Hope's Peak Academy. A map? What? Where did you find this?
Well...
It doesn't matter where I found it. It does matter! You're really freaking us out now!
But more important...
Never mind that. What's it mean?
It would seem...
Just look at it. The building we're in right now is laid out precisely in the same way as Hope's Peak Academy. So what you're saying, this really is Hope's Peak Academy?
It's true.
Well, in terms of its construction, yes. But it looks like it's had a number of strange renovations done to it. Renovations?
However...
I don't know all the details yet. All I found was the details about the first floor. But then, this really is Hope's Peak? We didn't get kidnapped and taken to some other place? So stupid, it's not even possible. This is where the country's future elite are supposed to come and learn? But if this is really Hope's Peak, where are all the other students? Hey, come on, guys. Let's just stop talking about all this, negative stuff. But aren't you worried? Things don't look great.
Yo!
Worried? What's there to be worried about? I mean, this was all planned out, right? The people in charge of Hope's Peak put this together, alright? Man, if I got stressed every time something like this happened, I'd have ectoplasm shooting out of my mouth.
You know?
Good things come to those who wait, right? So we just gotta chill, and everything will work itself out.
What's your problem?
Why are you laughing? What's so funny? I'm just happy, that's all. It seems splitting up to investigate was a good idea after all. Haven't you been listening? Looking around was a total waste of time. We didn't find any way out. Didn't find who's behind this. Still have no idea what's going on. Oh, is it not crystal clear to you what is going on?
Are you okay with this?
It is perfectly obvious that we have been imprisoned in some secret location. Vishnu? day out. None of us had a response to that. We didn't want to accept that reality, but it was staring us in the face. You didn't have to go and say that. I was trying not to think about it. No way out. We're trapped here. What are we supposed to do? It's very simple. If you want to leave, you just have to kill.
Stop it!
Don't even joke about that! Everyone just calm down, please! We need to stop and think about what to do from here.
Seems like...
There's gotta be something we can do.
All we can do is adapt. Adapt to living our lives here from now on.
That's...
Live here? Are you saying we should just accept it?
Do you understand?
A lack of adaptability is a lack of survivability. Survival is not based on who is the strongest or smartest. It comes down to who can adapt.
Actually,
As someone who can come out on top more than once, I have a suggestion.
What?
What do you mean?
We all understand we are trapped here, which means we will be spending the night. However, you all remember the rule regarding nighttime, right?
Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly.
let's see.
So regarding this nighttime, I think we need to add a rule of our own.
What do you mean?
Going out at nighttime should be prohibited altogether. The school regulations do not tell us actually not to go out at night. I would just like to make it official.
But why?
Are you okay with this?
The way things are now, every time night comes, we will all start to get worried and anxious. We will all be afraid someone might try and come kill us. Why? If we have to worry about that night after night for who knows how long, it will wear us down in no time.
I see.
So you're suggesting we limit our activity at night as a kind of preventative measure?
Indeed.
However, unlike the other rules, nobody can force to comply. We all have to agree to follow it.
What can we do?
I see what you mean, but I think I can agree to that. It's like a little goth Lolita said. It's like the little Ida said. Without something like that, we're just gonna self-destruct.
Listen to me!
On behalf of all the men here, I agree to comply!
What?
Hey, you can't just decide to speak for us. What if I want to get some tail?
This is fine.
So everyone is in agreement? Good. Then if you'll excuse me.
Huh?
Wait, where are you going?
Let's see.
It's almost nighttime. I want to take a shower before it arrives.
I hope you are
So,
well.
goodbye.
Moving out with pure elegance, Celeste left the dining hall. Her behavior seemed so natural. I couldn't imagine anyone was trying to stop her. So I guess it's gonna be pretty obvious where we go from here. We'll be spending the night, looks like.
Huh.
Adaptability. So, Mr. Chairman, what's next? One person already left. Well then, what say we call an end to today's meeting?
You understand?
Like she said, it's almost nighttime anyway. We can reconvene first thing tomorrow morning.
Huh?
Do we really have to spend the night here?
What can we do?
We don't have much of a choice. We can't go for long without getting some sleep.
This sucks.
So we just have to give up. That's all fine and good for today. What do we do tomorrow?
So in the end...
Our only option is to split up and look around again. Let everyone know if we find anything.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Aw.
Then we're done for today? Good, I'm exhausted. With heavy movements, everyone headed off to their private rooms.
Makoto, are you ready to call it a day?
Yeah, let's go. It's my room. Is this really where I'll be staying for the foreseeable future? Oh, that's right. I should check the bathroom one more time before I go to bed. Only the girls' bathroom should have locks on them, right? Yeah, what's up with this? Alright, let's open it up. It's no use. It really is locked. Ah!
Wrong! Not locked.
Ah! Holy crap!
Geez, talk about an overreaction. It's like you just saw a ghost or something. Ha ha ha. Like some kind of robot bear ghost. What are you doing here? What? Makoto Naegi! This is super duper majorly bad. So bad, it's almost magical. Ultra magical, awful attack. In point of fact, I acknowledge that the bathroom in your room has a problem with the door frame. Wait, so the reason it just won't open is just because it's locked? Just the door doesn't fit?
Hey,
Did you see the notice? What, can't you read? The bathroom and the boys' room don't have locks. I mean, a lock on a boys' bathroom is kind of pointless, don't you think? Well, it's not pointless. I am no expert on the birds and the bees and all that.
listen up.
Anyway, there's a little trick to opening this particular ill-fitting door. And that's why I'm here to teach you! Okay, ready? I just gotta turn the doorknob, then lift up as you pull.
Yes, indeed.
Go ahead, give it a try! Turn the knob, lift the door up while I pull. When I did that, door opened without a problem. See? Open right up! Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit. Isn't that crazy though? Your door's the only one that doesn't fit quite right. Almost like a metaphor for how you don't fit in here, Makoto Naegi. What? What? You're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But looks like you're not lucky at all!
Bye-bye.
Anyway, I suddenly don't feel like being here anymore. Bye-bye! Hey, wait! Damn it. Nani kore?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Thanks. For nothing. Looks like it's nighttime. We all promised we wouldn't leave our rooms now. All I can do now is try to get some sleep. While still mumbling to myself, I collapsed onto the bed. My eyes closed almost immediately. It's not that I was ready for bed exactly, I was just utterly exhausted. It was almost that I spent an entire day staring at a TV watching movies. Like some kind of illusion where I'd been tossed into a made-up fantastical world. Yeah, that feels about right. There's no easy way to accept the situation we've just suddenly been dropped into. So, this is how the curtain closed on my first day at Hope's Peak Academy. Soon enough, I was asleep. Would it be too much to hope that when I woke up, I'd realize it was all a dream? It was kind of lame as far as endings go. I'd be fine with that. Actually, that'd be the best. Whoa. In any normal school, Mr. Monokuma would be a kind teacher, but when I think about what's coming up, I'm just so full of pride and joy. Our ceremony earlier today was absolutely splendid. Thank you very much. Remember that you're all students of Hope's Peak Academy and strive to refine your ideals.
I swear to you, I will send you all off into a new tomorrow.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
In hell! Apparently it's morning, but thanks to a total lack of windows, there's no way to know for sure. Anyway, what should I do now? Maybe I should go find Sayaka, and we can figure out where to go from here together. She did say she's my assistant now. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna head to her room. With a newfound determination, I left my room. Hey, how you doing?
How the hell are ya? Snaggle Puss, Merry Christmas. Oh, not gonna talk, alright. Let's see, where's her room? Right there. There's a doorbell next to the door. Yes, I could use that.
Hello?
Good morning, Saika.
Hi, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto! Perfect timing!
Huh?
Listen, I have a favor to ask you.
Eh? What? A favor?
I was just getting ready to head out. If it's okay, would you like to, like, come with me? Maybe we could talk.
Yeah, sure. Where are you headed?
I've been thinking there might be something around here I could use for self-defense. Self-defense? Well, I mean, whoever keeping us here could show up and attack us any time. You never know.
Whoever trapped us here. I mean, my sons. Whoever presented us with the rules for murdering each other. Whoever put us in this insane position. She's right. We never know when they might attack.
So I just want to be able to protect myself no matter what happens.
Weapon to protect herself. Well, now that I think about it, the display case in the gym entryway had a bunch of stuff. Maybe.
Oh, the gym? Okay, let's go!
Again?
Like I said, I'm psychic.
Come on, I'm just kidding. Seriously, I just have amazing intuition.
Am I really so easy to predict? Anyway, we should head to the gym. For anyone who just hates walking around the school, we got some good news. You can now teleport using the map section. Oh, cool. Opening the map and selecting where you want to go. You can only teleport to hallways and marked waypoints. Plus, you can't teleport to places you haven't been, or places that are blocked off. Depending on what story moments, there will be times where you won't be able to teleport at all. Finally, try not to teleport inside into walls, as a chance you could get lost forever. Well then, good luck. Yeah, alright. Let's see. Whoop. Map. Ah, it shows where everyone is. Gym. That's dining hall. Wait, where is this? It's a hallway. Maybe main hall? Where's the fucking gym? Right, it's in the main hall area. Where am I? There. Okay, so I'm getting the hang of it eventually. Okay. Oh, X works. Gym, here we go. Coaching. Yeah, there it is. Sword looks. Is this a sword? No, it might just be a replica. Still, it's pretty impressive. It's completely covered in gold coating. But... jeez! I really touched it and I got that gold stuff all over my hands!
Wow, you're right. Your hands are totally gold. Even just for self-defense, I think it's a little... well,
Still better than nothing, I guess.
Hey,
you should take it with you. It might liven up your room a little.
You think so?
But I guess you'd be better taking it. Be careful taking it back. You should wrap it in a newspaper or something.
Just like that, it's been decided.
I don't see anything I could use for self-defense.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you need it right away, right? Plus, if anything were to happen, when the time comes, I'll protect you.
You'll protect me? Thank you for saying that. If I got you on my side, I guess I don't need a weapon after all. Sayaka giggled as she said that. That mysterious smile. I could tell where it comes from the heart. Makes me feel at ease. When I look at her, I honestly feel like I can do anything. Okay, we can stop looking for a weapon then, but as long as we're here, let's hang out a bit more. Sure. Got any ideas? Yes? I know I said I wanted to talk to you, but now that we're here, I don't really know what to talk about.
Sorry.
I'm someone who invited you to come with me too. Sorry. It's okay. I mean, if there's nothing to talk about, then we can just not talk, right?
Huh?
You don't have to force yourself to talk. You could just, I don't know, stare off into space or whatever. Stare off into space? Oh, but you're probably super bored, just standing around doing nothing. No, it's not. It's boring. It's just, I've never done it before. I don't really have a lot of time to just do nothing. I guess that makes sense. You're not a normal high school student like me. You've got lots of stuff to do every day. Hey,
listen.
this is kind of out of nowhere, but... Makoto, do you have a dream? Well, what about you, Sayaka? What's your dream? I'd love to hear. My dream is... I've always wanted to be a star. As long as I can remember. I grew up without a mother, you know? And my dad worked really late every night. I was always home alone. So I was just a kid, you know? So I was really lonely. But all that changed when I saw a pop star on TV for the first time. She was so pretty, like a princess. And she could sing and dance. But more than anything else, there was her smile. Looking at her smile, I could feel my loneliness melting away. I decided that's what I wanted to be someday. I wanted to give that kind of encouragement to others. Eventually, that became my dream. That's so amazing, though. You're actually able to fulfill your lifelong dream. Honestly, it's really incredible. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. Huh?
You see,
I honestly believe that as long as you kept chasing your dreams, someday they had to come true. But to do that, you can't take your eyes off your dream. Not even for a second. Even if sometimes it's a bad dream, whether you're awake, whether you're asleep. To make your dreams a reality, you have to keep your gaze fixed on it no matter what. In that world, if you lose focus for even a split second, you get left behind. So you have to keep swimming against the current without even taking time to breathe. That's the kind of world my dream lives in. Is it really that tough? Is it not fun at all?
oh no,
Oh no, don't get the wrong idea. It's super fun. But that's exactly what scares me. Huh? I enjoy every single day I wake up and get to do what I want to do. Everyone in the group is amazing. We're rivals in a way, but they all mean so much to me. We've been performing together since we're young, so they're all like family to me. Without them, I would have given up on my dream a long time ago. To work together and fulfill our dreams together has brought me so much happiness.
but that's why.
But that's the thing that scares me the most. If the world gets tired of us, then what happens? What happens to us? Then the dream dies. Those wonderful days come to an end, and everyone goes their separate ways. Sayaka. She's trembling. She must be terrified. She worked so hard, sacrificed so much to get where she is. She must be terrified to lose it.
You see,
So that's the reason I decided to come to Hope's Peak. Huh, what do you mean? Well, they say that if you graduate from here, success is basically guaranteed. Which means I could keep on performing with my best friends forever and ever. At least that's what I thought. I really did believe that, but now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. While I'm in here, the world out there is forgetting about me. Minute by minute, we're all disappearing. But still. Sayaka?
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here! That was the first time I heard her cry out from deep within herself. She sounds desperate. But I can understand why she'd feel that way. Trapped here this way. The dream she had put so much effort into is on the verge of disappearing forever. And that isn't something that can be fixed with a few kind words. The weight she's carrying. I can't even imagine it.
Sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to complain. I kinda killed the mood, huh? No, not at all.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry. Sayaka? Actually, are you hungry? Before we head back, why don't we go into the dining hall and get some food? So,
Okay.
you want me to make us something to eat? I might not look like it, but I'm actually a pretty good cook. Wow, really? What's your specialty? Chili oil. You mean the condiment? Just kidding. She burst out laughing. Her earlier mood disappeared, replaced by the bright smile I'd grown quickly used to. But how did it happen so fast? It was almost like a mask, like some sort of neutral expression. Oh, Sayaka. Anyway, we headed up to the dining room to get something to eat, before returning to our rooms. The only thing in my room is a fake sword covered in gold. All it does is just make me that much more uncomfortable. Anyway, there's still plenty of time left in the day. I don't really feel like just sitting here. Maybe we'll take a look around. You're about to have your first experience with free time. Duh. Yeah. As you live out your school life, you'll be given free time at certain points. During your free time, you can spend it with fellow classmates to deepen your friendships. You can also give them presents, which can potentially give them an even better impression of you. You can also get these presents to the Mano Mano machine from the school store. Come by early and often. At certain points, you'll witness intimate events, and new info will be added on each person's report card. These events can also pop up new skills, which proves useful as things play out. We strongly encourage you to develop and deepen as many friendships as you can. Also keep in mind that when you talk to a classmate, time will pass. When you're finished, you'll automatically return to your room. After a certain amount of time passes, your free time will come to an end and the story will progress. If you prefer not to engage in free time, you can choose to skip it. We won't recommend this approach, but if you absolutely must press forward to the story, then anyway, why don't you try spending out with Miss Sayaka Maizono? She's the ideal partner to begin with, don't you think? Alright. Let's head on out for some free time. Yes. Let's see. Who do we want to hang out with? Let's see. Junko's nice. Celeste is weird. Chihiro's a cutie. Sayaka. I kind of want to get to know her more. Alright. You stop that. So she's in her room, which is Toko. But also Ishimaru. This one. I guess I should press the doorbell.
What's your problem?
What are you doing here? Why don't you go through all this? I didn't do anything to deserve it. Oh. I guess she's not.
What's your...
Well, I guess not her then. We could talk to Sayaka. You know,
listen.
Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid. Yeah, okay. Game told me to. Are you going to try and cheer me up?
Sorry.
Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this. I did my best to try to comfort Sayaka. Sayaka and I grew a little closer today. I don't have a present. Makoto? Do you really think you could make time for just the two of us to talk? What's wrong? Why are you being so formal?
Well, I guess that was kind of formal, but it's just because I know I can count on you.
Huh?
Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why...
I hate that we have to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're here with me.
Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me.
Really? Thank you for the flattery.
That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me.
But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me.
It's because you're like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time.
Huh?
I was always looking for an opportunity to talk to you.
You wanted to talk to me?
But since I had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets.
But why me?
Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered to the school pond?
Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that.
It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle every 1,000,000 years, that bird once every 1,000.
Huge bird went to the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... a crane? It was a crane! What drank to the pond?
okay.
That's right, that's what it was. It was so big, the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out.
Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at the school. They made me do it.
You see,
I should have thanked you then, but is it okay if I do it now?
Thank me?
I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. Just kidding!
Yeah, I kind of figured.
but
Honestly, though, I was just so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance.
Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make it a nice dramatic reunion. But instead, it's this weird school.
Maybe, but still. I'm sure you'll help me find my way out, just like that crane. You'll save me.
you see,
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it.
I'm going to save her? I'll do my best. I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm gonna do it.
I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
like I said, I'm psychic.
Kidding!
She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I'm so glad to feel that way. Hooray! You like the skill of Melodia's voice. Give yourself a pat on the back. Once we're all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Ah, it's nighttime.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah, shut up. Today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow I'm gonna find some kind of clue. I swear! Choo. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Saika that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did. So I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Whoop. So I'm sure you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still a room for a little laughter. So it seems our newest students, already filled with despair, still have some hope for escape. So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet.
He says the same thing. Morning has come. So what should I do today? Free time! But that's gonna have to be for next time. Yorp. X. There we go. Next time, we're gonna go talk to people. Hooray! I wonder who I should do. We'll figure out next time. So have a good day, everybody. Bye.